Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca. I'm a realtor based here in southeastern Idaho, and I make videos every single week talking about life in Idaho, tips for buying or selling here, and basically just life in general as a wife and a realtor and a mom, because things get pretty crazy sometimes. But today I just kind of wanted to sit down and chat with you guys. I think this is a pretty relevant topic right now because I have a lot of buyers who are either in the process of looking for homes and are getting ready to buy, or are wanting to buy but are kind of putting it off for a few months. So I feel like we're kind of in an in-between period between just times of year, obviously, and what's going on in the market. So I thought it might just be helpful to sit down and chat with you guys about whether or not now is a good time to buy. So let's just jump on in. But I really feel like there's some pros and cons right now about buying, which is true for any time of year, but I just feel like especially right now, it's really relevant. For one, we're still in winter, which means inventory is low. That's just kind of how it always is in the winter. A lot of people wait to sell until spring or summer or even fall. But in general, winter is just low inventory. There's just not a lot of people listing their homes for sale right now. So that's kind of a con, but on the other hand, that also means that there's not as many buyers looking to buy in the winter. And really it's for the same reason. A lot of people wait to buy until spring or summer, especially if they have kids, because they don't want to move their kids in the middle of the school year, things like that. So buying in the winter definitely means less competition if you are looking to buy, which low inventory is a challenge because obviously that means that there's not as many choices out there on the market for you. But at the same time, there's not as much competition. So if you can find something that is in your budget and that fits your criteria that you're looking for, less competition is definitely a pro for you, because it means that you can come in maybe with a slightly less competitive offer, or that the sellers might be more willing to work with you because there's not as many buyers looking right now, things like that. So if all of that works out and you find something that works with what you're looking for, then winter is a great time to buy. I actually just had a closing for some first-time home buyers that bought, our offer was accepted on Christmas Eve, which means it was a very not competitive time because everyone was busy with the holidays. And then of course, just it's slower in winter in general. And so that worked out great for them because they were able to find something that fit in their budget and that fit what they were looking for. And they found a house that they loved. And we actually got in with a really simple, clean offer. We didn't offer over asking or any crazy like appraisal gaps or repairs or anything like that. So again, if you could find what you're looking for and it works out, winter is a really, really good time to buy. Another thing to keep in mind right now is that interest rates are still low. I think right now they're about like 3.5% is the average, which is still a great interest rate. It is a little bit higher than it was a few months ago, but that's because interest rates are going up. They're expected to continue going up over the next year or so. And so that's why a lot of people are kind of jumping into buying right now because they want to get ahead of the interest rate increases, which I think is a good idea. Interest rates can have a much bigger impact on your monthly payment than I feel like a lot of people think that they can. Even if home prices went down, but interest rates continue to go up, you might be looking at the same payment or even a slightly higher payment with that higher interest rate. So I always just want to caution that that is something to consider. If you're thinking about buying soon, or if that's in your future, you might want to start thinking about it sooner rather than later and just seeing if it's a good time or a good fit for you right now, because a lower interest rate can save you a lot of money. I feel like a lot more money than people probably give it credit for. So that's really it. I hope that maybe was helpful and just kind of gave you some insight on what's happening in the market right now. Honestly, it really just comes down to your situation and what you're looking for. Obviously right now just might not be the right time for you to buy, and that's totally fine. But if it is something that you've been preparing for or you've been thinking about, it might be worth hopping into sooner rather than later, especially if you can find something that will work great for you and that's available right now. Like I said, now is a really good time because you have some great things going for you. Interest rates are still low and competition is low right now, just being winter. I am sure as we get into spring and especially summer that the market is gonna be a little bit crazier just with more buyers looking, more listings popping up. So if you can find yourself in that sweet spot right now, this is a really good time to buy. So that's it for today, guys. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of sit down and have a casual conversation with you guys today. But again, I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions on any of this, I am always here to help. I'm an open book. So feel free to drop them below or connect with me on social media or send me an email. And I will leave all that information in the description box below. But until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.